welcome back to PopSquare. My name is Bill. I am back at PopSquare's headquarters, but at KCON I was able to speak with Elise, also known as Silv3rT3ar. She is a very popular singer on YouTube that covers many K-pop songs in English translation. So I had the wonderful opportunity to speak with her. Here's my interview with her right here. Hello, my name is Bill from PopSquare. It's very great to meet. I've been a huge fan of yours since you started doing your covers like way back then.
Oh, thank you so much.
Like even seeing your acoustic versions and also like how you create the English versions for the songs, it's so amazing. So it's a huge honor to finally meet you.
Thank you.
So can you actually give a greetings to your PopSquare and also your other viewers?
Hi, I'm Elise. Should I introduce myself?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Elise. I'm also known as Silv3rT3ar on YouTube, and I make covers, as she said, of K-pop songs in English, acoustic versions, Korean, etc.
I'll be putting her link down below in the description for you guys to check out, which definitely you should. So hit subscribe and like her videos. So you've been on YouTube for a really long time now. So what would you say is like the difference from starting way back then to how it is now?
So when I first started, it was like early high school, and back then I feel like there weren't as many resources online to learn how to record, and because of that, a lot of my beginning was like trial and error, and so it took a lot longer to get covers done and stuff like that. And also the past couple of years I've been super busy with school, and back then I was able to record and upload a lot because I was still in high school, but because I was in college the last couple of years, it was super busy, and I was only able to do one or two covers a year, which is really sad, but yeah.
Well, for us fans, we are very thankful that even from the really busy times that you had to even produce one cover, I'm pretty sure that as many fans they can agree, we're very thankful.
I'm really thankful that there are people that are willing to wait for me. It really means so much to me, so thank you.
I feel in a way for us fans is to kind of know that you are still doing really well. Yeah, oh thank God she's still here. Because that sometimes there's some YouTubers they just go hiatus and they just go quiet, and then they disappear. So you're wait.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm still really active on my other social media. So,
yes, definitely.
Twitter and Instagram, I'm still really active, but sometimes YouTube, if I don't have time, I can't upload a cover because it takes a lot of time.
Definitely, recording, editing, everything like that definitely takes a lot of time. So I know that for your YouTube covers, you also play the acoustic version. So what is a tip for those who are trying to play the guitar? Did you self-taught yourself, or did you take a class?
I self-taught. What I did was I basically found some popular songs. It's easier if you find American English songs, and basically find chords that are easy for it. There are a lot of chords out there. There's guitar tabs and stuff.
Definitely,
and so basically what I did was I started off by looking up some songs that were easy to sing and to play, and basically the chords, the basic chords C, G, D, those are the easy ones, and that's what I started with. Yeah. And because my hands are really small, so when I play guitar, it gets really hard. I can't bar very well. So starting with those kinds of chords, it helps you build your stamina, I guess, with your fingers.
Oh yeah, also you start getting all of the calluses on your
I lost all of them in college.
Oh yeah, because I feel when you start playing for a little bit, you have it, but then when you stop, just a couple days, it goes away. Same thing for rock climbing, you have to keep constantly doing it, or else it's way to go.
Exactly. My fingers are really squishy now.
Oh no! So did you ever think that even though you're really busy to not be able to do covers, do you just sometimes hold the guitar to try to get your calluses back, or do you have to continuously constantly playing the guitar to keep your calluses?
To keep calluses, you would need to actually play, because you have to press down.
Definitely,
yeah. I think I probably should practice more guitar, and because actually when you first play, it doesn't feel too bad, but it's if you play a lot.
Oh, when you just constantly keep going.
Yeah, because sometimes when I make the cover, I keep recording it because I want it to be perfect. But then if you play it too much, it hurts a lot and you can't play. But
don't worry, take your time.
Yeah, but basically. Yeah, I don't remember what I was gonna say.
It'll come back.
Yeah.
But pretty much keep practicing. If you stop, the calluses will go away.
I remember what I was gonna say. So with guitar, it really depends on the string too. If you have a thicker string, it hurts more because it's harder. If you have thinner strings, they're gonna be easier to play. Okay. So if you're first starting off, the thinner string.
Okay. So you have a lot of YouTube covers now. Which one would you say is your favorite or the hardest to learn?
I think my favorite was was Spring Day, just because I put so many layers into the song. Like during the chorus, I have a part where there are probably like 7 or 8 layers of harmonies and like background vocals. And that cover took a really long time to write as well, because there are a lot of lyrics in that, because they like sing rap a lot. And
which you do amazing with.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, I think Spring Day is one of my favorite covers.
So then also, what would you say to those who are trying to start up their YouTube channel and they're just really afraid because you know, like how they progress from now compared to back then, because it may be a little bit easier, but now it's getting a lot more difficult, especially people have to like, be a little more like handle how to create the video, edit the video, everything like. So what advice would you give to them?
I would say to like not be afraid to post, because like even if it doesn't get a lot of views, like you made something and you like accomplished it and posted it, you know, that's like amazing in and of itself. It's hard when you don't get feedback.
Definitely, yeah. They just watch it and then that's it.
Exactly. So like I know that can be tough. Like for me, like for my covers, I didn't go into it expecting it to become what it did. I think a lot of people say that, like from like when I started, because nowadays a lot of people make the channel wanting to become big.
Yeah, just basically for the view count, not just for like a huge passion for music.
But for me, like obviously it's cool that like there are subscribers out there. It's so cool. It's amazing that like you're able to connect with people that way. But also like just like I used it as like a creative outlet. I really liked music. I wanted to try out new things. I wanted to try out guitar, try out like different styles of singing, and that's what I used YouTube for. And so I guess like be yourself. It's so stereotypical, but it's
true.
true.
It's true. It's
you know, like
true.
To be yourself, and also like be genuine to people who like comment on your videos. Like they took the time and effort to like comment and say something. So I think it's really important to interact with like the people who comment on your videos and stuff.
Definitely, yeah. Don't let them like just see them in the dark.
Exactly, like
kind of acknowledge them.
Yeah, so. Even now, like when I first upload a video, like I stay there for a really long time. Like,
oh yeah, I do see that. I see the little hearts up here, and then you start replying back to everybody. Everybody's like, yes, please notice me. You replied to this person.
Yeah. And then sometimes like I go back, because on the YouTube app, there's a studio app.
Yes.
You're able to look at all of your comments, and so sometimes I just go through that. Like it's just all of your recent. So it could be on like an older video too, and people don't expect you to see those, but it's kind of cool that you're able to like see everything still.
What would you say then is like the most memorable comment you ever got on your YouTube channel? Probably like pretty hard since it's been a while.
Yeah, I can't think of like one specific one, but like I guess in general, like when someone says like, oh, like your music has like helped me study or helped me sleep better or anything like that. It just
very soothing.
Exactly. It just really means like a lot to me when like when they tell me like how my music has helped them, because it's just so cool that like someone's able to like sleep better because of my music or study better. And also I really like when people say like specific parts of the cover that they like, because it's just fun to see like what they thought of. Because like for me, I really like certain parts of my covers too, like based on like oh, it worked out perfectly, like sounds good. Yes. And so like it's really awesome when like, other people notice like the small things, like adding like background vocals or harmonies.
That's really awesome. So then, I think like the last question I would ask you, since I don't want to take too much of your time, is so when you cover the songs, you actually write your own lyrics, but then will there ever be a time where you write a completely your own original?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure a lot of fans are really anticipating, look forward to it. But I know you're very busy, but do you think that maybe down the future you might have a digital single or like a mini album or a full album? I'll buy that.
Oh, thank you. So for me, like it hasn't really been on my mind to write originals because of like the fact that like YouTube isn't a full-time job for me. Yeah, so like I think I'm very open to it, but I just haven't really thought too much about making my own songs. But I do want to get into it.
I think as long for a lot of cases, like how you start up a YouTube channel like with no pressure, I think if like you'll just maybe one day you just have a random inspiration, because for a lot of music writers, they will like get a random inspiration one day, kind of like write it down a little bit, like post sheet for choreography and 17. I think like it might come to you like that, like where you write like get some random inspiration and all the pieces might start coming in together, and then maybe one day.
That's true. Like I guess now that you say it like that, I have like written like random lyrics down before, like because you know like sometimes you're in that mood where you're like something happened and then you
just
have
get a random inspiration.
Yeah, you have these like thoughts in your mind that you want to like put down, and so I have written like random lyrics before, but I haven't put together like a full song.
Yeah. And then watch you'll be like Boozy where he like writes it and then he's like, and then you start writing again and again.
Yeah, I feel like I'm one of those because I'm really like it needs to be like the way I want it to be, you know.
It needs to fit like your character and exactly what message you want to say.
Because it could be like misconstrued, I guess.
Then what message would you want your fans to have when they hear your music? Even though it's a cover, it's still your own work because you're making it in the English version.
Yeah.
So what kind of message would you want to send to your fans like when they're listening to your music?
So I think not necessarily like the actual lyrics meaning, but like I just want my music to be able to comfort people in times where they're like stressed or just like worried or things like that. I think music is like super powerful in the fact that it can help people. That's why there's like music therapy and things like that. So I think that's what I really want like my listeners to like get from my music, like a comfort kind of feeling.
And you already saw some comments that it is.
Yeah, which means so much. Yeah.
They can like be instead of counting sheep, listen to her song, and you're gonna like be having sweet dreams left and right.
Hopefully.
Who needs a dream catcher when you have her YouTube channel?
Oh my gosh.
So thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk with me and also to PopSquare. So can we give one last greeting to our PopSquare viewers?
Thanks so much for watching this interview, and thank you guys so much for having me. Yeah, I'm just really honored to be here at KCON, and because like when I started, I didn't think anything like this would ever happen, and so it's all because of you guys. Really, like as cliche as it is all because of my like subscribers and everything that I'm able to be here, and I'm just so thankful. Thank you so much for sticking with me, being patient when I'm like super busy.
It's okay, we understand.
Thank you. Yeah, so thank you so much. Please subscribe, I guess, to my channel, and yeah, thank you. Bye.
So that was the interview I had with Silv3rT3ar, also known as Elise by her real name. I hope you guys really did enjoy watching that interview, and please be sure to check out her YouTube channel. She has such an amazing voice, and you should always be looking out for her song English translation because she actually translates it and creates the song herself and creates the guitar chords as well. So if you're looking to find a more calming, very subtle song before you want to go to sleep or when you wake up, I highly recommend her channel. Thank you so much, Elise, for letting me interview you. I wish you all the best of luck continuing your college career, and I really hope to speak with you next time. Thank you, everybody. Bye.